Okay guys, so here are my highlighters that I'm going to be decluttering. I kind of broke them up a little bit, so this is more like high end, and then it kind of goes into like drugstore palettes, and then I have all of like my creams and liquids over here. So I do want to start off with the high end. It's going to be very hard for me to get rid of any over here because when I buy high-end things, I am very intentional about it because they are a lot of money. I don't like splurge on high-end products ever. So these are things that I really do just love. This is Becca Champagne Pop. This is the only Becca highlighter. I did have Moonstone, but I did declutter that one in my last highlight declutter. This is the only highlighter from Becca that I own, and I absolutely love it. It's the perfect tone in my eyes. I think it looks beautiful on a lot of different skin tones. Opal I have swatched, but it just seems so cool tone to me, but the Champagne Pop, I just am obsessed with it, so I'm definitely going to keep that one. This is Tarte's Exposed highlighter. I love this one as well. I think it is so beautiful. Let me do a little swatchy of this. This is just, it's like a lighter version of Champagne Pop. Let me swatch Champagne Pop since I didn't. God, Becca highlighters are so smooth, you guys. So here's Champagne Pop, and then here's Exposed. As you can see, Exposed is kind of that same tone. It's just a little bit lighter. So I love both of those, so I'm going to keep that one. And then these are my three Laura Geller ones. I have Gilded Honey, which is probably the most popular. This is very well loved, as you can see. This is like a straight up gold, but even though I have fair skin, it's beautiful. Like it shows up so beautifully on my skin. You see that? It's not too gold. I absolutely love that. This one is Peach Glow. Oops, if I can get it open. Which I love this one as well. This is like just a little bit more peachy. And then Pink Glow, or Charming Pink, I'm sorry. This is the one that I probably use, let me wipe off my hand, the least because it is like an icy pink, but it's pretty. And I love the Laura Geller formula, so I am going to keep all three of those. Honestly, I'm going to keep all of my high-end ones. I already know. This is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance. This is beautiful. If you have mature skin or if you want a highlighter that's not like extremely overpowering, get this one. Because this one, it can be super subtle or it can be like it's right there. That was a really bad place to swatch. But see, you can see it. It can be very subtle or it can be intense. I love how you can build this one up. But this also just gives you that lit from within look. If you have mature skin, this one, your best friend. And this is the Highlight 01. They do make some other matte radiance shades if you have darker skin tones. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. This is like an iconic highlighter. I mean, it's just classic. It's like a really just gorgeous, it kind of looks like Exposed. It's from Tarte, but a little bit more peach in it. They're right there. So this is Exposed and then this is Soft and Gentle. They're a little different. If you guys are true makeup junkies, you probably agreed with me. If you're not, then you're like, no, they look the same. This is the Mally Effortlessly Airbrushed Highlighter in Stardust. So this came with a little blush as well. You could either get like a pink blush or a peach blush. I got the pink one. This, oh, this gold highlight is life. I'm going to swatch it next to, is that where Gilded Honey was? Yeah. And it's a little bit more yellow gold. Here's Gilded Honey and then here's that one. And the shimmer is just different. This one isn't as metallic as the Laura Geller one, but it's still beautiful. I love that one. Okay, so here's my drugstore stuff. Now with this stuff, I'll probably be a little bit more willing to give stuff away just because, oh, well, this is one more high-end. This is a cream, and this is the Becca liquid version of Champagne Pop. Honestly, I think out of both of the Champagne Pops that I have, I like the liquid one better just because this gives you, it can go more subtle and it just gives a really nice glow to the skin where this kind of looks more highlighter-ish, or it easily can. This one could be a little bit more subtle if you want to apply it that way, but you can really build up both of them. Okay, so anyways, back to drugstore stuff. So all of this is drugstore, even the palettes. I know some of this I am going to get rid of. And like I said, with Drugstore, I'm more likely to be impulsive when I buy things, whereas with high-end, I'm very intentional about it. So let's go ahead and just start grabbing stuff. I know I'm going to get rid of this because I probably need to by now. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana. So yes, it's a bronzer, but it's a highlighter. This is a beautiful... if you want a highlight, but you have oily skin, this is beautiful for that. And you could use this as a setting powder under your eyes, or you can just kind of target this in certain areas and it does look glowy. I'm just gonna throw this away though because it is probably expired. Well, actually it's not. It says it expires in July of 17. So I might hold on to it, but then I'll probably toss it. You know what? No, we're at the end of June. I'm just gonna throw it out now. Like, let's get real. This I'm going to give away because this is not old, but I just am not a fan of it. This is the LA Girl Strobing Powder in 50 watt. So it looks like that. It's just stiff. And when you swatch it, it looks pretty, but I can't get over how greasy it feels. And then it just doesn't, like, with your finger, it looks okay. But then with a brush, it just like doesn't come off of the brush. And it's not very highlightery. I just don't really care for it. It's too stiff for my taste. So I am going to pass that. Okay. This I'm going to throw away because this is way too old. This is the Glowing Complexion Illuminating Cream from City Color Cosmetics. It's a really pretty liquid highlighter, but it is old as poop. So I'm going to throw it away. This is the NYX Away We Glow Liquid Highlighter. This is really pretty. So this is newer to me. This is just like a liquid gold highlighter. They have a bunch of shades. I can't do it. Here we go. Can you guys see that? Maybe? I don't know. I'm so pale. It's like hard, but this is really, really pretty. I like how subtle you can make this. It looks really gorgeous in the summer months. I will say it can get a little streaky. So just dab. That's how I would put this on. I would kind of apply it, but then dab it, because if you try to like blend it, like rub it, it will get a little streaky. But they have a bunch of shades of this. So this one is in, what are you? Daytime Halo. That's this one. I'm going to keep that one. Okay, I'm just kind of like bouncing between like cream and liquid and powder. This is another high-end one. This is the Clinique, what are you? The Clinique Chubby Stick Sculpting Highlight in Hefty Highlight. This was actually a 100-point perk at Sephora. And it is a very icy pink color. And to be honest, I'm not really sure how I feel about that, so I might pass it on. It's just a little too pink for me. So I'm going to pass. Wait, where's my pass file? Here it is. Okay. This is the Wet n Wild Precious Petals Highlighting Powder. This, you need a drugstore highlight, girl. Get yourself this. It looks a little dark right here, but it's gorgeous on the skin. I need to bust this out again. Yeah, keeping that. Love it. Okay, these two. These are from e.l.f. and these are their HD highlighting powders. I actually love this formula. So I have two shades. I have wait, what are you? Starlight Glow, which is right there. And then I have Sunset Glow, which is right there. So these are the smooth, like really, really smooth powders. And for being only a couple bucks, I think they're beautiful. Really, really pretty. So I'm going to keep both of those. Can't even see that. Okay, so I rarely use these types of highlighters. This is the Jordana Glow and Go Creamy Strobing Stick in Pearl Glow 01. This is new. I haven't really used it. I just don't know why, but I don't use highlights like this. I just don't. So I think I'm going to get rid of all three of these. This one I've never used. This one I've maybe used once. And same thing with this one. I just don't use these. So I just don't know why. I don't like, I think it's like I don't like putting them on after my foundation and concealer and powder and everything. I don't like them. So I'm just going to get rid of those as well. Okay, these, let's just do the last 3 liquid ones. These I absolutely love the formula of. These are the Rimmel Good to Glow liquid highlighters. These shades though, I'm not a huge fan of all of them. So let's shake them up a little bit. Sorry if I'm moving the table. This one is in 01 Notting Hill Glow. This one is very, very cool toned. It's like an icy pink, which I'll probably get rid of that one because that's not my fave. This one is in 02 Piccadilly Glow. This one is just like a more like peachy toned. It would be really pretty if you had a dark skin tone, but on me it's not. And honestly, it's like too sheer and glowy to be a blush. So this is Soho Glow. And this is more of like my kind of color as far as highlight goes. It's just almost like a skin tone color. And these all 3 have really gorgeous glows. I absolutely love them. It's just like too light, too like peachy, and then this one is just perfect. So I'm going to keep 003 Soho Glow. Okay, this I'm keeping. This is from Physicians Formula. This is the Natural Nude Shimmer Brick. Love this so much. I talk about it all the time. This is the most beautiful drugstore highlighter ever. Like, you need this one in your life. This is also really pretty. This is the Shimmer Brick in Radiant, right? Yes, from Makeup Revolution. So they have a bunch of these shimmer bricks, and they're basically, I think, supposed to be dupes for the Bobbi Brown shimmer bricks. Does anyone else notice that, like, I feel like all of Makeup Revolution's products are dupes? Okay, I mean, not all. That's probably like an exaggeration, but like these, they have that eyeshadow palette that is a complete dupe for the Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette. They have like Charlotte Tilbury looking lipsticks, Kylie Jenner lip kit looking things. I just feel like a lot of their products are dupes. Oh, the Sweetheart blushes from Too Faced. They have those. You know what I mean? I just feel like a lot of this brand is dupes. But anyways, that was a rant. This is gorgeous though. I love this. Melissa Autry talked about this, and that's why I bought it. Gorgeous. It's like a cool tone brown almost or something. Like, I don't know. I love it. I love that you can kind of do a little bit of different stuff if you want, but it's just a really pretty color. The Essence Pure Nude Highlighter, so keeping. This is just pretty. Like, it's smooth. It's gorgeous. It's just like lit from within. Yumminess. It's just pretty. I could get a swatch on camera. That'd be great, right? It's just really pretty. I love it, and I need to use it more. This is the NYX Duochrome Illuminating Highlighter in Snow Rose. I'm probably going to pass this on because it's like a very white highlight, and it's a, you know, I just can't hang with duochromes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty, but then like you know, it's a duochrome, so it'll hit pink, it'll hit white, but it looks a little chalky. It's not the best formula, so I'm going to get rid of that one as well. This I'm going to pass on. This is the Kiss New York Professional Halo Strobing Palette. Octoly actually sent this to me. Well, that's where I got it from. It's pretty. I like this one the best. Obviously, it's like a skin tone color. The white, let me not blind you guys. The white is just a little too much. The pink is a little too much. You know, but it's just okay. They're very stiff. I just am not a huge, huge fan. So I'm going to pass that. This, so keeping. Okay, I said the Physicians Formula was the best drugstore highlighter, but actually I take it back. I think it's this one because it's around the same price as the Physicians Formula, but you get 3 shades. You get like a champagne, a pink, and a gold. But the thing is the pink and the gold are light enough for fair skin tones to use them. These are the most smooth, metallic highlighters ever. I use these for my sister's wedding. I use them on all the bridesmaids. I use them on faces, on shoulders, on décolleté areas. This is Becca highlighters at drugstore prices, you guys. Like, I'm not kidding. If you cannot find Flower Beauty in a Walmart store near you, go to flowerbeauty.com. It is, I mean, I would repurchase this palette again and again. And this is going to be a statement, but I'm going to make it. If I could get rid of everything and just keep this, and I would be happy. Like, I would be okay using this all the time. Now, am I going to do that? No, because I love makeup and I love highlight, but I could if I was forced to. This I'm probably going to get rid of. This is the NYX Stroke of Genius highlighting palette. It's okay. Again, it's just a little stiff for my taste. I prefer softer highlights. I found this on clearance at Target for like $5 a while ago, and I just don't really care for it. I'd rather use the Flower Beauty one, so I'm just going to pass this one on as well. Okay, guys, so this is what I am keeping, and this is what I'm getting rid of. I just counted. I'm keeping 16, and I'm getting rid of 12, and I know that's like not exactly half, but I am really happy with everything that I'm keeping. And obviously, yes, I will buy more highlighters again in my future, just because I try makeup, that's what I do. So, but I'm really happy. I'm happy I'm getting rid of these chubby sticks and realizing that like I just don't use highlighters like this. So even if a new one comes out on the market, I probably won't buy it because I just don't like that kind of, you know, consistency or formula in a highlighter. I probably won't buy a lot of NYX powder highlighters anymore because I'm not a fan of the formula. They're very stiff. This is expired, so I'm throwing that away. These shades were just not for me, but I bought them. You know, this was sent to me. So I'm really happy with everything I'm keeping. I am keeping a lot more high-end stuff, but like I said, that's because I'm way more intentional with high-end like purchases than I am with drugstore. So that is it for this declutter video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.